Good afternoon, welcome. It's Anna here, and it is a beautiful sunny Saturday here in Sweden. So, I thought that I should start a new journal, or why not two new journals at the same time, making them parallel. I am in the mood to challenge myself a little bit, and the challenge for me, I love to make those big, grungy, lovely, chunky journals. The challenge this time is to make small journals. One really grungy and one maybe not so grungy. The grungy one is advice to my daughter. It's in French. It's a French book published in 1831. This has been through lots. It's been stabbed, it's been loved. It lies really nice in the hand. It's a beautiful book, if you ask me. And it's a leather bound. And I intend to keep this as it is, lovely and grungy, and just add to the insides. And this one just happened to fall apart as well. So, well, and the spine is in amazing condition. This is from 1831. It's almost 200 years old and still in this amazing condition. I'm amazed. So this one just needs a tiny bit of reinforcement inside. And let me show you the insides real quick as well. Conseil de ma fils. No fille. Yes, I believe it's fish. Or is it fish? Can't remember. I read French in school many years ago. Advice for my daughter in English. Lovely etchings, lovely papers, all in French, all small. Another etching. Yeah. So all the images will definitely go back into the book, into the journal, and the rest we will see. But before I do that, I am going to reinforce the spine for this one, and that will do today. And then I will keep the text block within for a while before I dissect it. And this one is even smaller. What do you know? I go from big books to small books. This might just be the smallest book I ever made. It's really beautiful. It has embossing. I wonder if you can see. Yes, you can, around the edge. It has this harp here, which I actually intend to hide. The spine is also beautiful, but it's not in very good condition. And the back also has the embossing, and it's almost falling apart, the whole book. So this one needs a bit more. It's in Swedish, this one. It's from 1837, so it's a bit newer. 6 years younger than this one. But it will need a bit of work. And I'm actually playing with the idea to cover the entire spine with a fabric and go from there. We will see. But I will start by this one, cutting out the insides, and then we will see how far we get today. Excuse my sniffling. It is seasonal allergies. They have hit so hard this year. At least they hit me very hard. And yeah, it's not been fun these past days when it's been so warm and sunny. We've had temperatures nearing 20 degrees actually, Celsius, which is nice, but the whole all the flowers and everything wakes up, and I yeah, I'm feeling it in my nose and in my eyes and in my throat. Oh, please don't. Ooh. Well, as you can see, it didn't really want to stay together. I can actually see what kind of paper they use to line the book with. Oh, these will be lovely in collaging. Excuse me while I just... Can you see that's embossed? I'm going to use that in collaging. And you can almost see, I guess this one has been mended once. That's why this is stuck down here, because that's another paper. And here you can see there are some kind of pattern in there. Beautiful. And the headbands and footbands come off really easy. So they are really stiff with glue. Yeah, this will be an interesting book. I wonder if it's sewn. I hope it's sewn in and not stapled in. I wonder if I can find some signature thread somewhere. No? There they are. Yes, they're sewn in. Ooh, that's good. But this one needs a lot of mending. So I'm going to start by trying to get rid of some of them. This one is also... This is another piece of paper that's been laid down. On top of it, this is like wrapping paper. And this is really thick. They have been glued together, two pieces of paper. I can see that. The fly leaf has been glued down. So I'm actually going to rip that out. That can be cool to back things with. Oh, I can see through, I can see my window. Well, this one really needs to be mended. I'm gonna try and pull some of it up. Yes, here is something. Someone has glued down another piece of paper. It's like a treasure hunt here. I'm gonna get my little scraps basket because I don't want to save all this. Some of it, but not all of it. Well, what did you do today? I peeled apart the book. Oh, that's fun. My youngest daughter, Dara, she will turn 14 in a few weeks. She is at a volleyball tournament and she'll be back in a few hours. And with her team, they are playing a tournament. And my son is at a day camp for mountain bike and starting the training season for European Mastership. He will be European youth something. Yeah, he's going to compete in that, and even Clara is doing that as well. Euro MTB. So that's fun. So he will also be back in a few hours. And my husband took him to the camp, so I've had a nice day alone. And I have been cleaning out my craft room, actually. I have been moving things that should be moved. I have been reorganizing stuff, and yeah, it's been really good. Something that I have needed to do for a long time. So a bit of spring cleaning in here in my crafty room. So I'm just going to take my brush and get that dust off my desk. And not into my nose, because I excuse me, I am already feeling this. Yeah, let's see if we can lift some of it from the spine here as well before we glue down something. I'm gonna use some Bookbinders mull here, mull cloth on this, the inside, and then I think I'm going to use fabric on the outside, because I cannot mend this without fabric, since it's, you can see the hole, big hole here. The threads are really bad shape. So I am starting with this one because it's gonna take the most work. I have Bookbinders glue, the Collall, and I have my silicone makeup brush. I have, what else do I have? I want something underneath. I'm gonna get my glue paper. I'm just going to get a page and use underneath. And I want the mull cloth that I put, there it is. So I am going to cut a piece, and no big piece needed for this one. I think I wanted to be about that wide. Moving that out of the way. And I want to cut a piece off here as well. And I'm just going to slab the glue on here and then press in the mull cloth into the mull cloth into the glue. I could also have just cut off the spine, made a new spine, and used the old one as a bookmark or page tab or something, but I'm gonna try to mend it as best I can, because I like the size of the spine. It's a really nice size. And I like the challenge of mending an old spine. And since it was still quite whole, no big holes in, not pieces missing and so on, I decided I wanted to try. And I can still, if I want to, cut it off and add another spine. So let's just plop this on. And this is where I get all glued. My fingers are getting real full of glue. They don't like it because they are starting to crack. And I seldom use acetone-based glue, but they don't like all the glue. I come into contact with so much glue in a day, since I do lots of crafting. And my fingers don't like that. This one I cut too long. So I'm just going to cut this piece off again. Let's hope it keeps together now. I actually think I'm going to do that outside today as well, just to give it lots of strength before I let it rest overnight. So let's turn it around. You can see here, you can see the mull cloth in the gap there, but it's a beautiful journal. And I have this ticking fabric. I got it from one of my new favorite suppliers on Etsy. I purchased mixed media packs from Jacqueline at Souvenir de la France. So I think I want to use this because the color is just right. And I think I'm going to cut it a little bit too tall, and I can fold it over and save the top and bottom of the spine as well. So I'm just going to see if it tears. Of course it does. Beautiful, beautiful fabric, I think. I love striped fabric. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to try and cut it about there. Perfect. Getting that out of the way and just loose some of the loose threads here. I love tearing fabric because then it almost automatically frays into this beautiful looking state. I think that will look absolutely gorgeous, don't you? But I think I want to do that. I want that stripe in the front. And if I feel like it later in the stages of journal making, I can always put lace on top of this as well. So I'm gonna once again just, whoops, whew. I forgot that this wasn't dry. Let me put some plastic underneath instead. There we go. I'm just going to put some glue on top of here, and then I'm going to put the fabric on. So this will make the new old spine nice and strong and secure. I hope. Yes, it's a bit sad to cover up this beautiful spine, but we are giving the journal this book new life as a journal. It's going into the second phase of its life as a beloved junk journal instead. Beautiful. I love this. And I will let this dry with the old text block inside. Question is, should I maybe just fold this in right now to make it look a bit more tidy and also rescue the head and foot? Yes, I should. Do I need to snip this? shout at your screens. I do, right? Don't I? Yes, I should. I should snip it, just a little piece of it. I'm just doing my best. Oh, it's the wrong way, right? I should be doing the other way around. Or shouldn't I? No, I shouldn't. It's the right way. I'm trying to wrap my head around what to do right now, if you wonder what I'm doing. My fabric scissors are upstairs by my sewing machine, so I'm stuck here with these multi-purpose ones, but that could work. Yes, good. So just watching me do this, I bet you all feel really bad for my skills, but I'm learning. I'm still learning. I have been doing junk journals for, well, I started 2016. For almost 9 years, but I'm still learning. Yes, let's glue this down. No more faffing, just do it. And really secure the top and bottom here. I could have frayed it and let it be hanging, but I have a feeling that this journal needs a little bit of extra love and security. Let's see what we have. Yes. And I know it's a bit uneven. It's less on the front and more on the back. But that's how I wanted it, because it was in worse condition here. So I'm going to use this piece of plastic, and I'm going to wrap the original text block in here without getting glue on it. So I'm folding it the other way, wrapping it inside. Sorry for the sound. And then I am putting it back in. See? Now I'm forcing the spine that is now full with fabric and glue to stay this shape and remain rounded, nice and rounded. And now I have a couple of options. I can, or I will put this at the end of a table with heavy things on top so that the spine stays around, but I also want to just put a rubber band on it. Whew, that was an ordeal. Let's go to this one. They're nice, and this almost doesn't need any what's it called, fabric at all. I am tempted to just use tape. I am going to pause you and get the tape, and then we'll decide. Okay, give me just 1 second. Whew, I'm back. Sorry, I ran upstairs to get my tape, and yeah, put the lid on the glue. So I have this wide paper tape that I sometimes use to reinforce the spine when I think there's no fabric needed. And I could use fabric here, but I don't think I will. I think I'm actually going to use this. Let's see. Because it is just enough, because it is so in such a good condition. And I want to there we go. I'm gonna cut it off down here. And I don't want this sticking out underneath. That's fine. Because this is in amazing condition. This journal, this book I mean. And it's been read so many times. You can feel it, and when you touch the spine and when you look at it, this is a well-loved book. And it still is in this amazing condition. French quality. So this is going to be so much fun. And then I'm gonna sew the text block in, probably with another red and white ticking, and then I'm gonna glue it down, or blue and white, and let the ticking just show, and leave these end papers, because it's so beautiful. And once again, I am just going to plop this in. There's so many pages in here. They will go into my paper packs, some of them, I can guarantee. It's time to make some new paper packs, I think. Lovely. And here as well, I need a rubber band. So I'm going to see if I have another one. Yes, I do, a broad one, a wide one. That's good. And now I am going to leave these journals on the desk back there overnight. And I'm gonna let if this is a table, and I'm gonna let the spine rest just outside the edge, and then I'm gonna put heavy books on top of it. And what happens is that the book is pressed down, but the spine can swell out, and then you get those gorgeous hinges that your text block, your new text block, can slide into. That's it for today. Very exciting. Me starting 2 new mini journals. Oh, right, wait. I want to show you what I did. I want to put an image on this one. And sorry once again for the noise. I think I found her. Look at this. I backed her on some gold, and look at the colors. They go so well together. I think I'm gonna put her there. I think so, but that will be the next video. So I hope you liked this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Give me a comment down below what you think of these journals. Are you looking forward to watching me challenge myself into making small journals instead of big ones? And do you think she looks right on the cover, or should I do something else, or nothing at all? Maybe you like the harp. Maybe you do. So that's it for today. Thank you all so much for being with me in this nerve-wracking video. I will be back, I will be back soon, maybe even tomorrow, with another installment of this mini or small journal challenge. Yeah, thank you also. I already said that. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye.